Yo, what it is, world? It's your boy Jay News, and you are now listening to Not Rated Radio on Dash Radio's Dash Discover. And today we have a dope ass artist streaming all the way from Atlanta. I would like to introduce the one and only CJ Green. What's going on, boss?
What's going on, my man? It's a pleasure to be here, dog. I appreciate the opportunity to talk to you, man.
Man, it's a pleasure to talk to you, man. I see you on your grind. I met you last year, man, so I'm definitely ready and eager to see what you got going on for us, man. But before we start the interview, I want you to give everybody a brief summary on who CJ Green is from the start of your career to where you are now.
Got you. So I'm CJ Green. That's what I go by. My name is Charles Jacob. So it goes by CJ. And I live in Atlanta. I grew up here. I moved around a lot, bounced around with different family in between like 13 and 18. I came back to Atlanta when I turned 18, just to try to come back and do my thing out here. And it's been going pretty good ever since. I'm doing nothing but music, just like full time. I mean, I do other stuff too on the side, like businesses I'm trying to get into, but probably just music for like 5 years, depending on that. So it's been fun. It's you meet a lot of great people, and it's been a great experience for me.
Okay, no doubt. Now you said you've been doing it for 5 years. How has that? Are you signed right now, or are you independent?
No, I'm independent right now, and I kind of like the freedom for now. I'll be open in the future, but for now, it's just like it kind of makes a little more sense when you're coming up. Until you have that leverage. Once you get leverage, it's a little different. But until then, you just gotta build your own brand, I feel like.
Okay. Now, but that was my next question. Leading into that, it was if you were signed or not. But since you are independent, how have you seen what do you think on the game as from 5 years to now to where it is now?
It's come a long way. A lot of things has changed, especially with with everything that's happening with streaming and how that's really helped independent artists, in my opinion, and just really the artistry in general, to just give those independent artists and people working with their own budgets, able to do, like, you could do this here, a little bit of everything. It really has helped a lot of artists come out. So that's good too. And with the music industry, I was in like a little indie deal a while back, and I do enjoy the freedom to make your own decisions, like choose your own release dates and stuff like that. So I do have a big team, like distribution and PR people that I work with, which is great. But just to have the freedom of what music you're putting out and when you're doing it, that's a beautiful thing. So.
Yeah, no doubt. Because I was interested because, like I said, I met you last year. I've been following your music and stuff. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker out there really making moves. You know what I'm saying? So it's only right to hop on and chop it up with you about it. Going into keeping it flowing. What, for all the new listeners and supporters that are listening right now, how would you describe your sound when it comes to music? Because you're really melodic, you know what I'm saying? So how would you describe it?
So my main influence, I love all genres of music. So I try to take a little from here and there, to just make like good music. That's what I focus on mainly, like what's going to resonate with people also. I try to be lyrical. I try to talk about things, that really, that matter, and then mix it in with, some type of radio type music as well. Like for example, do like maybe like a deep verse followed with like a catchy hook that people don't remember, get stuck in their head, that type of stuff. Jazz is actually from my father. It was one of my main influences growing up. I love jazz music. It's my favorite. So I really try to incorporate a lot of different instruments and that type of vibe into the music that I'm making and the ones that I've yet to put out. So it's a lot of jazz influence. And I think it really just makes the records bigger and timeless, honestly, with that type of aspect.
Yeah, for sure. Now, you said jazz. Now, that's very interesting. Now, I done interviewed a lot of people, bro, and nobody has been like, yo, my inspiration is jazz. Yeah. But I was actually watching the Biggie documentary on Netflix, and I like Biggie, but I actually got to learn a little bit more about his situation, about what type of music he listens to, and it all makes sense now. It's like, damn, I never really thought that he was that type of like soulful type dude. He didn't even listen to rap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what I'm asking you is, like, with the whole jazz aspect of it, that's dope. So do you get your melodic sound from just like the old school jazz, or just jazz? How do you get your My better question would ask is, what is your creative process when it comes to doing music?
Okay, so I really just have a team that I work with, and I play like a bunch of people because I get like I'm always open for everyone watching to send me beats. You know, my emails on my Instagram, my bio, we can drop it. But you know, I'm always open to listening to new beats. I've actually been working with this kid, man, out of the Netherlands. That's we've become pretty close. His name is J7. Shout out to him. He's actually doing my whole EP right now. That is about to come out. That we've been dropping singles from, the ones that you've heard. And man, he's just like super jazzy. Like the elements he got, bro. This kid is like, he's nice, man. And like a lot of my friends too, that are producers, they like jazz. They touch on all that too. So you know, it's just. But really, like me and my friend, he's from New Orleans, right? So shout out to Boski, man. He's a dope artist. He's got a lot of soul, man. Like that timeless old school type like singing. Yeah, and so we're actually we're doing like a soulful jazzy project that's gonna come out later in the year, maybe just like 5-6 songs. We're actually gonna go down to New Orleans, like kick it down there, go to all the little nightclubs and stuff like that. You know how they play the bands walking down the streets and everything. So we're about to get in tune with all that, you know, and then just make a straight jazz project, bro. Like,
that'd be sick. That'd be sick, dog.
yeah, man. It's tough, bro. But I think it's just beautiful. It's beautiful music. Like I feel like you know, a lot of people like you either hate rap or you love rap. Which obviously I love rap, but or you like with pop, you either hate it or love it. Like country, you hate it or love it. But I feel like anyone could listen to jazz. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like you can see me.
Yeah, I got you now. Okay.
Okay, but yeah. I feel like anyone could listen to jazz, though, man. You know, and it's just like smooth.
Yeah. Definitely. I definitely. I listen to, I won't say I listen to jazz, but I listen to jazz type beat, like the lo-fi type
like
beats.
Lo-fi,
yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
That's totally jazz.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
So
Well, bet.
counts.
I just learned something today. Shit.
I put that in that category, though. I would like, it's a lot of similarities, you know?
Okay. No doubt.
It's like a mix between rap and jazz.
Exactly. But it got that cool, like, Currency type of feel to it. You know what I'm saying?
Currency. Yep. Currency's hard.
Yeah. Shout out Currency.
Yeah. Nah, man. It's dope.
Yeah, for sure, man. But yeah, so going back into the interview and into the question, what are the new singles and projects that you have out now, and then the ones that you do have up now? What is the next steps that you're working on for the future?
Okay, so right now we got an 8-song EP. We've been doing 3 lead singles out to it. We have a marketing team, so we've actually released the first 2. We'll Be Fine, and then Your Love that just came out, I think, a week and a half ago. So, but the next one, I think, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure it's dropping March 19th. I'm almost 100% sure. It's called Badass Vibe. It's super jazzy. It's like mixed with like hip hop, like current feel, like radio type. It's got really a lot of elements. I actually did a song with the live band down here in Atlanta, Session 9.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard about them. The Session 9 is dope. They do like a lot of series with different artists, like coming out of Atlanta and like really anywhere. People come from all over the building. But I think they're in the 3rd season, and we did it. We recorded it, you know, a live one of that. And we'll put that out probably as soon as the song drops. But it's just, and then the EP should come out. The rest of it should come out about 2 weeks after that. So probably end of March or early April.
Okay, word. All right, dope. So what is the current song that you say you got the projects that's dropping, you got stuff that's out, but what is the current thing that you're promoting right now for all the listeners and supporters to go check out?
Okay, so right now it's all my music is on all platforms. I prefer Spotify, honestly, because they work with artists the most.
Yeah.
And so I mean, it's on everything, but I would recommend Spotify if you don't have it. Go get a subscription. I'm trying to get the plug in.
You know, you heard.
Yeah, but everything on there. I mean, currently on the EP Will Be Fine, and then the new one I dropped called Your Love. You know, I love those songs. They're I think they're pretty tough. They're a combination of tough and beautiful.
Yeah, at the same time, you know, like on some canvas with a painter, like a blank canvas. You got the paintbrush. You just dark twisted fantasy type shit.
Out there. Yeah. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, bro.
No doubt. No doubt.
And Badass Vibe, we're hoping to that's the one that we're gonna try to do like a little radio push to it too. So hopefully that works out. We got a couple DJs behind it. But if I'm always open to more, if any DJs want to rock with that,
man, holla at us, man. You know, we'll play it over here at Dash Radio, Not Rated Radio, man. We got you, man.
I appreciate it, man. But that one, I think you'll like that one. I'm gonna text it to you right after we go.
Okay, bet. All right, that's even better because is it ready to play now or we have to wait?
I mean, you could play it. I mean, it comes out if you want to. It's like it comes out in 2 weeks. So if you just want to wait till then, but I mean, you can if you want to, bro.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Because we
give them a sneak world premiere.
You know. No, okay, for sure. We'll chop it up after the interview about that some more.
For sure, man. Thank you.
Yeah, no doubt. So going into the next step, you touched a little bit on your next steps for the fans and supporters to be updated on. But going into my kind of like my second to last question is what is your end goal when it's all said and done? How do you want people to remember you as?
Okay, so for me, it's like I want to build an empire, not only for my name, but for my kids' name. You know, my kids are the most, I have a boy and a girl, and, you know, they're the most important things in the world to me. But I believe, like, the artistry is just a segue. Like, I love music, don't get me wrong. That's what I want to keep doing for forever.
Yeah.
But it's just a segue into other businesses and avenues to build your brand is more important than, like, just a single. That's a single. It can come and go. But your brand, that's there forever. That's like your stamp that you leave on the world. So I'm really just trying to expand and leave people with, you know, a great version of myself, the best version I can be every single day. And I want people to remember me for that.
Hey, man, great response to that question.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. You know?
No doubt, man. Well, before we get out of here, man, I want to have one last time you give out all your social media from, you know, where people can listen to your music, where people can find you and chop it up with you.
Okay, so all platforms, it's c.j.green, and Instagram's the main social media I use. It's at CJ Green though, so CJ Green, THO. That's y'all can find me there, DM me, whatever you want to do. And if you ever want to email me for like business, just beats or just to say what's up, you know, that's CJG Atlanta, spelled out, at gmail.com. And that's in my bio on Instagram too. So feel free to send whatever y'all want to do.
Hell yeah.
I really do appreciate you, man. This has been a pleasure, bro.
Not a problem. Y'all heard the man. Run up them numbers, you know, share it, tell a motherfucker friend, you know. Man, it's been a pleasure, like I said, boss man, and thank you again for hopping on Not Rated Radio Dash Radio interview. And man, like I said, man, be easy, stay safe out there, man. We'll catch up next time.
You too, man.